Hi, boys and girls. Today's book is called First Come the Zebra. I'll let you look at the cover. This book is about friendship like our other books have been. It takes place on the grasslands of an African country called Kenya. So, do you think this is close to us or far away? Maybe look at that animal to help. Maybe if you've ever heard of Africa, you might know. Is it close or is it far? It's very far away, right? You can tell they are dressed a little bit differently too than us. And just the pictures look way different, right? We don't have dirt roads. We don't have zebras running through. Yeah. In Kenya, boys and girls, people live in groups called tribes. These two boys are from different tribes. One boy named Aki is from one tribe, and the other boy, Abani, is from the other. And these two tribes don't get along. They don't get along because one tribe wants to use the land for cattle or cows. The other tribe wants to plant food on it, so that's why they don't get along. So let's see if these boys can start a friendship even though they're not supposed to get along. And boys and girls, there's going to be some different words in here that are kind of funny sounding or unusual, so I'll try my best to pronounce them right. I'll let you see that beautiful picture. Just like I said before, does that look like where we live? Probably not, right? Definitely different than Indiana. The sun is rising over the grassland in Kenya. The tall grass is lush and green after a long rainy season. Soon the Great Migration will begin and nearly 2 million animals will come from the vast savanna in the neighboring Tanzania. The grass there have been grazed down to the ground, so the animals migrate to Kenya, where there is plenty. They have done this for thousands of years. So this is what Kenya looks like in real life. So this is a real place you can go to. Nice picture. First come the zebra. They will eat only the very top of the grass. Then come the wildebeest. They will eat the middle sections of the grass. It's probably an animal that's new to us. Last come the small Thompson's gazelle. They will eat the final few inches of the grass. A gazelle might be a new animal too. Kind of looks like a deer to me. It might be fun to look up these animals on Google to see what they look like in real life. Each animal will only take what it needs. By sharing the land, there will be plenty for all. There will be peace among the grazers. So what do you think that means by the author? What do you think there means there'll be peace among the grazers? So how do all the animals get along? How do all the animals get along? If you remember, the zebra eat the beginning of the grass, they eat the middle, and they eat the end. So they just kind of chomp down. So they don't fight about it. They just take what they get, and they don't throw a fit. Abani, a young Maasai boy, wakes up early in the morning. He drinks a cup of milk for breakfast and goes outside. He is ready to take the cattle out to graze for the day. Cattle are the wealth of the Maasai. They are a good source of food and money. Abani walks alongside his family's small herd with a stick in his hand. So Abani is the boy in the red. So like I said, his family takes care of cattle or cows. That's what they use the land for. Ahead of him, Abani sees a small roadside stall filled with fruits and vegetables from a Kikaru farm. He has not seen this stall today before. He tells them there's a new farm stand nearby. A Karuk boy, about the same age as Abani, is tending to the stall. That's the other boy from the cover. Remember, his tribe plants fruits and veggies. Abani calls out, "My name is Abani. Who are you?" The answer comes quickly. "My name is Haki." Abani has the herd of elders complain about the farmers. He knows the farmers are planting on the grassland, but they need the land for their cattle to graze. Without thinking, Abani repeats what he has heard to the others. You destroy our land, Abani shouts to Haki. How dare you say that to me, answers Haki. You sleep in a hut with your cows. Abani is furious. You crawl in the dirt, he yells. All while Abani is walking closer and closer to the stall. He raises his arm and he wishes he had a spear and not a stick. So they're arguing. Why are they being mean to each other, boys and girls? They just met. Can you think of why? They're from different tribes, right? They think they shouldn't be friends. A group of Kambai women approaches Haki's stall. The Kambai are known for their sturdy handmade baskets called kianos. The women have come to trade their baskets for some Haki's fruit and vegetables. He turns away Abani to attend to the business. So he's selling his fruit, and they're trading those baskets for it. You notice, again, very different from where we live, right? We don't trade for our dinner or lunch. We just buy it with money. As the women are busy unpacking their baskets, a mother puts her baby on the ground to play. The baby is happy to be free, and he wanders towards the tall grass. A short distance away, 3 warthogs are rooting in the grass for their favorite plants to eat. Abani sees them. He knows the warthogs will attack anything that gets into their territory. Suddenly, Abani notices the baby toddling toward the animals. He cannot run over and lift the baby out of danger without risking both his life and the baby. If he could distract the warthogs, someone else could go grab the baby. There is no time to lose. So the baby are by these big warthogs. The guy from Lion King, right? But they're pretty mean in real life. If you look, they have tusks, and I don't think that's good for a baby. So he needs to save him, but he can't do it by himself. Can you make a guess of who can help him? Ooh, maybe you are right. I'll distract the warthogs, Abani calls to Haki. You run and get the baby. Abani lets out a series of screams and advances on the grass, waving his stick. The warthogs turn to chase him. Haki races in and scoops up the baby in his arms. Oh, they work together to save the baby. Maybe this is the beginning of their friendship. The warthogs grunt and snort loudly as they run after Abani. The Kambai women hear the commotion, and the baby's mother realizes the child is gone. After a moment, Haki appears. The mother reaches out and takes her baby from him, a grateful smile on her face. Then Haki grabs several pieces of firewood from under his stall and chases the warthogs, throwing sticks as he runs. The warthogs gallop off into the bush. Abani breathes a sigh of relief. Whew. The baby is safe. Abani and Haki are safe. The boys eye each other. Haki is right even if he is from the other tribe, Abani thinks, but he says nothing to Haki. Good work from another tribe, Haki thinks, but he too remains silent. So both boys think they did a good job, but they don't tell each other. Why do you think that? Too shy maybe, or don't want to admit that they're wrong? I've had that happen before. The next day, for many days after, Abani leads his cattle within sight of Haki's stall. Abani is curious about the boy, but he is still reluctant to speak to Haki. Haki is curious too. He begins to look forward to seeing Abani and his cattle nearby. Finally, one day, Haki waves. Abani walks a little bit closer. Then he cautiously waves back. Ooh, another sign of friendship, right? Should the boys not be friends, boys and girls? What do you think? I think they should be friends, right? There's no reason not to. A few days later, Abani notices the Mancala board under Haki's stall. He cannot resist. I wonder what a Mancala board is. Can you use the picture clues to figure it out? What do you think it is? I think it's like a game board, must be like chess or checkers. He nods toward the game. Haki pulls the board out and the boys start to play. Sometimes Haki wins, sometimes Abani wins. One day toward the end of the close game, Abani says with a grin, "See, I am smarter than you." "No, me," says Haki. "No, me," says Abani. The boys laugh. Slowly they have come to know each other, and they have become friends. Soon the idea begins to take shape. What if I give you some of our fruit and vegetables in exchange for some of your cow's milk? Says Haki. Abani thinks for a few moments. We could try it, he says. It would really surprise everybody in my family. We will share what we have, Haki adds. We should try it, says Abani, and maybe our families will become friends too, just like we have. Do you think the boys can help their families get along, the different tribes? I think so, right? As the sun sinks in the sky, Abani and Haki hear the sound of distant hoofbeats. They look toward the horizon. The great migration is beginning. The zebra, the wildebeest, and gazelle will once again share the grassland. Soon the boys hope that Masi and the Karoo tribes will find their own peaceful way to share the land. And that is the end of the book. There's a little map at the bottom. So that's Africa. So if you look at a world map, and then Kenya's in the middle, and then that's where they were in that country. So Africa's a continent, and then that's the country. So it'd kind of be like North America for us, and then the United States, and then there's a little part of the United States. A really great book, huh? I think this one might be my favorite so far. I really liked how the boys were different. They weren't supposed to get along for some reason, but they realized it doesn't matter to be friends, right? All you have to do is start it. I hope you enjoyed it, boys and girls. We're going to talk about it next. Bye, guys.